So David, we've got your transmission out of your 95 Chevy truck, and we'll run down a couple of things with you on what we found inside. That's what it looks like when it is apart. First thing is, when we looked at the pan, you can see the amount of metal that's on top of the magnet. This is all metal that's inside the pan. All these piles here, it's all just piles of metal. So tremendous amount of metal running through the unit. Even on the solenoids, you can see the metal that's built up here. And over here you can see the metal that's there. These will have magnets in them, that's why it collects there as well. The pressure control solenoid is full of metal as well. All over the valve body we got piles of metal. Inside the transmission there's also piles of metal in there as well. So lots of metal running around in there. The metal came from inside here. There was a bearing that's failed between these two pieces, so this is a race from the bearing. You can see the bearing is supposed to hold the planet away from this hub, and so essentially this surface here should never have touched there. So this is a piece of the bearing there as well. So all of this damage is created because there was a bearing that's failed between these two pieces here, and that's run around inside the transmission and created all your problems. The clutch plates, a lot of them are metal impregnated. So some of these you can see, this clutch here is going to be had some slippage, so it's a little dark and burnt, and there's metal impregnated in it. This clutch, we have the same situation where it's been the filter was plugged, so it wasn't able to apply properly, so it's showing signs of slippage. This clutch has got metal embedded into the friction surface. And this clutch, just a little bit of discoloration there. So the big bottom line on this is the bearing failed, all the metal's gone through the transmissions, plugged up the filters, caused some slippage, so all the clutches are going to have to be changed. The band, you can see also there's been metal impregnated. You can see this line here is going to be from the material there, and it's scored up the drum as well, so a little bit of black line, that's going to be slippage. So again, it's really all related to the metal. The rear planetary has some play on one of the pinions as well. So on one of these pinions I can rock it a little bit back and forth this way from side to side. So inside here there are needles like a U-joint, and they're wearing into the pin, so that's going to have to be addressed as well. The washers have metal impregnated in them as well, so the washers are going to need to be touched up as well. So Eric will get a hold of you a little later, but this is kind of the gist of what we found inside, and he'll talk about the different options with you. And there you have it.